cakes.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. I was just in LG for literally hours.
How are you?
Yeah.
I was in Expedia by myself too.
Really?
Yeah.
What? We could have been together chatting. Fuck.
How's your convos?
They're not that bad. They're not that good. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
If you need to say my name, I know it's probably your best argument, so I get it. I'm not gonna hold it against you, you know.
Well, I'm pretty much saying guys, he's coming for me. I just called him out.
Yeah.
If he's coming for me, he's not coming for you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I go up beside one of you guys have votes to keep your person.
Yeah.
That's my pitch, you know?
Yeah. That's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is a game. I hope you understand why I had to have the conversations around you, because I literally thought you turned on your alliance and I didn't know the details of that. But I didn't know. You know?
I could see how it looks that way for sure. Never you, though. Never you. I've never said your name once.
And that's why I was like, I know she would never put me up on the block.
Never.
That's why I was like, if you stay at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing.
No, it's not. I wouldn't.
So that's why I'm like, if you need to go up there and you need to say whatever you need to say, just tell me what you're going to say, because I'm not going to have a problem with it, because I know the best argument right now for you is to be like, I'm going after Rohan, he's coming after me.
Yeah, that's
so
literally
it. I get it, because if I were your position, I'd play the game the same way.
That's literally what it is. Totally.
So, as long as you're telling me what you're saying to them, I'm not going to repeat it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to push either one. I'm not going to push Beth either way, because if it's a tie vote, she makes the decision, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to push her either way. I'm just going to say, look, Beth, make a decision that's best for you, and I'll be okay with it. So if you can make that point to her, then that's great. If Tara can make that point to her, that's great. Obviously, I'm aligned with both of you, or I was aligned with both of you. So it's
why would Tara come for you? Not coming for you.
No, exactly. But you know what I mean? So, and that's one of the reasons where I was like, I could go and pitch Tina right now as a replacement, right? But I knew for a fact she wasn't gonna put me up. Whereas for me, I thought that you just put two of your alliance members up, and I'm like, would she put me up? Would she put up another alliance member? Because I didn't know you were done working with them.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know the relationship that you had with Austin and Brayden. All I could do, I know you asked me about them a number of times, all I could do is be like, they're on our side. They will never do anything to put you up or put me up.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope I stress that enough, but obviously they went on the block, and I get it. I'm not obviously I'll watch it back and I'll see why the decision was made. I know you don't want to say a couple of the reasons, but that's fine. But it happened, and we're at where we're at right now. So if you need to go and say what you need to say in order to save your game, I'm not going to fault you for playing the game and saving your game. If you need, if my name is brought up in the conversation, if I were you, I'd be bringing up my name too. So as long as you're telling me what you're saying to them, so I'm in the know.
Yeah.
Like we talked about.
That's literally what I'm saying. Just that me and you would be going for each other.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So Kiefer was obviously pulled into the room for a reason.
Really?
What was? Oh, you weren't in there?
No, I've been in OLG for hours.
Oh.
They kicked me out because they didn't want to talk anymore. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they pulled Kiefer in after, so.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably to ask them if I've ever brought up their name.
Yeah. And just so you know, I told people that you and I had a conversation about the Austin and Brayden. The thing that I didn't, I'll just be transparent with you. The thing that I didn't like is that it was portrayed to be this hard flip on Brayden, where
I didn't even think that at the time.
Yeah, because whereas the conversation for me, how the conversation that I wanted to have with you in that ball pit or the couch or wherever it was I honestly don't remember where it was because I know I kept on the couch for sure. Was that I just wanted to talk through the pros of Austin and the pros of Brayden. That's literally all I wanted to bring to you in that conversation. I told you in that conversation too that I'm not saying we don't want Brayden in this game for this, and this. I'm not going to talk negatively about Brayden. And I specifically said that in that conversation. So the only thing that I didn't like was the fact that it was portrayed as this massive flip that Ro's trying to put in place.
That's true. Yeah, I see that now. Because you did say the pros and cons.
Yeah, and that's why I said I'm never going to talk negatively about either one, but here's why Austin's good and here's why Brayden's good. They play very different games. They're very similar people, but they play very different games. And so for me, obviously I went straight to denial because it's no, I didn't try to put this hard flip in action, but I wanted to talk through the pros with you and see what the best decision was for you and I. And that's why I said, I know obviously I talked about the pros of Austin a lot, but that's why I said, if you feel that Austin here is not good for your game, then I'll do whatever you want to do. And obviously you were HOH, so you didn't have a vote. I didn't know that at the time. But that's a conversation I had. So that's the only part literally that I did not like, because I didn't want it to be portrayed as like this hard flip, because it really wasn't. I just wanted to, I'm fine with both of them. You know, Braden and Austin are both good people. They're both good game players. But that was the only thing for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what is Braden's role in this game? Like, I am literally confused. Is he playing both sides? Because like I remember at the veto, he's like, "Fuck." Like I don't know where he is. I don't know. It's okay. You don't have to answer that.
At the like at the barbecue video?
Yes.
Yeah.
He gave me a hug and said, "I want to kill myself," is what he said in
Before the video?
when he got picked.